Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, we're doing your four-part story of the 90-day recruiting run. This is a Zoom call that Brittany Frank Goodwin had with her team. We've already had the first three points. I'm going to go back a little bit so we can have a recap. But this kind of blows my mind. So we're going to go back about 20 seconds, and we'll pick up where she left off. So, let's get going.
Say, hey, guess what? I found paparazzi and it's $5 jewelry. And guess what? You can make $2.45%. I don't go into any of that. I just say, I found something to help with this. And
$2.45%. It still blows my mind that she says that. So, yeah, what have we learned so far? That she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
then, so one, background, two, what you don't like, three, I found a solution, four, how you feel about the future. Now that I found this thing, I know without a doubt that I am going to be able to help provide for my family.
With that being said, sorry. I know I'm going to be able to provide for my family. All right, timing is everything. Brittany Frank Goodwin and her mom, Robin Frank. They joined Paparazzi. They were the first two consultants to sign up after the family members, Trent Kirby, Shani Ryan, Missy, they were the first two to sign up within the company. They're still active because timing is everything. Timing is everything. And they went crazy and recruited a bunch of people. And then those people recruited more people. And the tree just blossomed and grew. Like finding your roots, okay? The tree just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And they became A-listers and Maven A-listers and elites. And they got crowns and trophies and they get to walk the stage, and they got their jet setter luggage, and blah, 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 blah. I mean, they haven't reached iconic impressionista yet. Where did I put the book? It's in here. Give me a second. Because Denise sent me the book, and I have it in here. So let me get the book out. Oh my goodness. They are 6 and 7 figure earners. I mean, at least in the recognition. They are 6 and 7 figure earners. So let's see. Who was this Maven A-lister? Heidi Bound. BAFAB by Nicole. Beauty by the EC. I'm guessing that's Erica Cole. Kristen Ivanelli. Monica's $5 Passion for Fashion. Let's see. Feeling Pretty Sparkly LLC. There's so many stupid LLCs in here. A-listers. Maven A-listers. I'm looking for Frank's Divas. Or RB Jewelry LLC. So, they've been receiving the blessings of their downline for years. And they've been receiving the checks from their downline and their recruits for years. But the thing is they've lost quite a few consultants over the years. So you go through and you look at all the crown clubs and the bling bosses and all this other stuff. So Beauty, Heidi Bound, Emily Brinson, Crystal Brown, Tyronica, Heather, Colleen, Nicole, Debbie, Heather Dill, Michelle Egan, Fab 5 Jewelry, that's Finishing Touch, Freedom for 5. Let's see, Michelle Johnny, Jewelry Junkies, Glowing Up with Angie. I mean, all these 6-figure earners. Courtney Cavaca, Alyssa Levia, Nina Garcia, who is no longer with Paparazzi. It's just gross. Emily Brinson's Crown Club, Debbie and Ty Parkin. So, Life of the Party. We've got all of these, okay? Well, I'm pretty sure the Frank's Divas are some of the people that get 6 and 7 figure checks. They're in a rebuilding year. This is a rebuilding year. Paparazzi's in a rebuilding year. Yeah. So, 4 points, you know.
If anything ever happens to my husband, I am not worried that I can go in and make my house payment. I was able to pay off my cars. I see a bright future for me and my children, and I'm able to spend time with them and have time freedom.
If anything were to happen to your husband, I would hope like hell your husband has life insurance because you have 7 children. You should have a healthy life insurance policy. And with the amount of money you make off of this company, you should honestly own your home. And maybe invest in other real estate so you have rental property so you can diversify your portfolio. This is just me talking here. But that's just great, smart financial sense. I hope like hell you have a life insurance policy for you and your husband just in case something happens to you because you have 7 children under the age of 18.
So, and it's over time, your story is going to evolve. And so as you talk to people, it is here, I have my main story that I talk about because this is about me. This is why I signed up. We needed money. We were on food stamps. We were on government assistance.
Here's our sob story. We were on government assistance and food stamps. Most likely you were going to the bishop's storehouse through the church and they were providing you with church assistance and food. And I'm guessing because you were probably great tithe payers, the church paid for your house payment because the church did that. So I hate these sob stories, okay? We were at the bottom of the barrel. We were at the ends of our rope and we found paparazzi and they saved us. Praise Jebus. They saved us. No, they didn't.
I was making a garden. And so it's...
A lot of people garden and they do it for fun. My sister loves to garden because she loves having fresh tomatoes, just like my dad. That is something people do. Were you making a garden because you needed a way to have food for you and your children? Or were you doing it because you wanted to? That's the thing. People like to garden. Some people have a green thumb and they thrive at it. I would kill everything out there. I mean, I have plant potters out on my porch right now, but everything in them is dead because I do not have a green thumb.
As you talk to people, by you opening up and being vulnerable, people have these walls and you never know what's going on. Where Facebook, you see on there, you see all the happiness, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Everybody has something going on. And so as you kind of open up and...
All right. You guys all know that I am as transparent can be. You guys have seen me on my best days. You've seen me on my worst days. And if you're in my Facebook group and you guys know who I am, you guys know everything that's going on with me. I am extremely and totally transparent. And that's just because that's who I am. Okay? I am a real person with real feelings who is transparent and honest. And yes, I like to chip through the walls of the tomfoolery that is paparazzi and their upline elites. Right now, Miss Erica Cole is in Jamaica with Alyssa Levia, and Alyssa's praising Jebus and praising Princess E because her boss lets her do her job from anywhere. Don't get me started, but I was just like, Erica's not your boss. She's not. You guys are all independent consultants. If Erica's paying your salary, then great, then she's your employer. But if she's not paying the taxes on that, she's not your boss. And it blows my mind at how ignorant some of these people actually are.
You tell them kind of your hardship, then that opens them up to say, oh, I've been through something like that, or I know somebody that's been through that, or this is what I'm going through. Because you connect and they feel connected to you, so then they tell you, well, this is what's going on. So then you can come back with another story where it's like, well, I can't really relate with Brittany being this young mom because, like my mom, she's like, well, I didn't have a brand new baby and have this going on.
But mom had cancer and she has it again. So yeah, let's pull out the C card.
So she can't exactly relate, but she can come in and relate with that person when they're talking about it and say, oh my goodness, my daughter.
And love your life. Right?
Daughter had that same thing. Or one of my friends, I'm not going to say one of my team members, but because some of those words turn people off, that it's like getting them to be intrigued and to kind of see what's going on, to start opening up.
Manipulative language. One of my team members, friends, because we're family, one of my family members, team members, friends, team members, sister, team member. Yes, let's use manipulative language to break down those brick walls of obstacles, overcoming objections, sales training 101. Guess what? You're going to get a lot of no's before you get a yes. And the other thing is people don't want to buy from somebody who's fake. They want true, genuine people. And people can see sincerity and fakeness from a mile away. And people comment and email me all the time about how they feel that this family is full of fakery. Okay? So when you hear this training, you're like, she's telling you how to be fake. She's telling you how to tell people what they want to hear. This training is teaching you how to be a manipulative shrew.
Because at first it's like, hey, guess what? I've got this thing. You got to do it. You automatically put up your defenses. But if you feel you have this connection, they're going to open up to you. And whatever they say, and that's where it's collecting these stories of, here is my story. This is what's going on. And so then you can say, guess what? I don't know what that's like of you being a teacher and going through that, but I know my friend is a teacher and she was going through that same thing. And she started doing this as well. And I found that, or just like I found this to help me out, this has created time freedom for her, that she was able to quit her teaching job and she was able to be there with her kids during the day and work her business and make extra money.
We left something out, though. We left something out. And she was able to recruit other teachers that she used to work with to join her team, that enabled her to retire from teaching, to do the whole staying at home, working from home, to work her business. Meanwhile, all the other teachers and staff members and teachers' aides and parents that she recruited into the business, they're all losing money while she's raking it in. Yeah, you left that part out. Let's say the quiet parts out loud, shall we? Okay.
And then you just you're filling them out. And so let them talk. I don't know if you guys are like me, but then I get on this thing like, oh my gosh, they're excited. And it's like, no, just take a minute and listen to them, hear what they have to say, and then you can go back in. And so it's getting good at talking or telling your story. And so
it's also about relationships, Brittany. Sales, in any aspect, is about building relationships of trust, okay? And I would rather have a relationship with somebody who I trust than a relationship with someone like you who I can't trust. I can't trust you because you are teaching others how to manipulate. You are teaching others how to take advantage of people. It's wrong. But,
Oh, I know. I'm looking at it. Hold on. I'm just making sure on.
And change your earrings. You've been wearing that in the last 2 videos.
Listen 2 minutes. Listen to it and see what you can make shorter. Okay. So I'm just looking at the assignment that Eric put out there. So what I'm going to give you guys as an assignment is we're going to post this in the group, and then we're going to put the
we're going to post this in this group, and then I expect you to post it on your page, and then I expect you to post it in your VIP group, and I expect you to put it on Instagram, and then I expect you to make a TikTok video, and then I expect you to report back to me and send me a screenshot of all of your posts, and that's your assignment. And Eric is sending us this assignment, and I expect you guys to do it, because we're paying a lot of money, you guys, to teach you this, and I'm losing hope in my MLM.
The kind of framework as far as what I talked about here. So your assignment for today is I want you to go in and record your story. Okay. Try to make it. So he said 2 minutes or less. Okay.
2 minutes.
Once you make your story, I want you to post it in here in the group. Okay. And then this is going to help in 2 ways.
We're going to watch them and critique them. And we're going to give you constructive feedback. And tell you that your story's not good enough.
One, it's going to get you used to kind of telling your story and kind of figure this out. Number two, it's going to be that you're going to watch my story. You're going to see Karen's story. You're going to see Susan's story. So you're a storyteller. That's what it is. You are in this business and you are going to be a storyteller that when people talk to you, it's like, you know what? I haven't gone through that. I haven't gone through a child in the hospital having brain surgery, but my friend is going through that right now. And I can relate with you because I've had children in the hospital, not to that degree. And so it's just talking about it. It's like, oh, my friend went through this and this is what I've seen with this. And so it's just being able to connect, and because that's what we want. I feel like with the pandemic, with everything going on with social media, yes, it's social media and we're supposed to be social and be connected, but we really aren't. We have lost that connection, and that's what people want so bad, is a friend.
Okay, I'm gonna end this video with my story. So since Eric tells us to tell our story in 2 minutes or less, start the timer. Here we go. Hi everybody, my name is Emily Jones. I joined Paparazzi Accessories in 2018 when I was going through a major life change. I moved to Seattle, Washington. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have a community, but I did have a new job at a day spa. And I wanted to get my coworkers something nice and affordable. I saw that my friend was selling paparazzi jewelry, so I bought from her. Shortly thereafter, she reached out to me and said, "You should really sign up for the discount." And I did. And then she included me in all these groups with all these other great women doing the same thing I was doing, and I felt like I had friends again. I felt like I had community. And then I was encouraged to buy inventory, open a Shopify store, and sell the product. I did. Sadly, with that, I turned around $84,000 in debt. I didn't recruit anybody to join my team because I didn't see the value in me recruiting people to something I was losing money in. So, my story is this: learn from my mistake. Don't join a multi-level marketing company. 99.6% of people who join multi-level marketing companies fail. That is facts. That is statistics. That is truth. Only the top 0.44% of people in paparazzi make money. The rest of them lose money. So 99.56% of the people in the paparazzi program, in the paparazzi MLM, lose money. Don't become one of them. This training that you're getting right now from Brittany Frank Goodwin, it's manipulating you to recruit more people so she makes more money. Don't do it. Open your eyes. Look outside of this training. They're doing it for a reason, and the reason is self-enrichment. It has nothing to benefit you. It will never benefit you. It will only hurt you. And with that, I'd like to thank my members who have financially supported my channel with doll hairs. And thank you so much, Sherry Kirk, Savvy Be Smart, Amanda Hugginkiss, Bling In with Kimberly, Heather O'Connell, Tracy Porter, Lilybug, Denise Lopez, Pamela Hernandez, Katie, Debbie Patrick, Bling Auntie, Maria Burkhead, Eva Gill, Susan Thomas, and Nonya McNeese. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.